Welcome back to All Crone Up. It's Francis, and today I have a story. Okay, so here's the story. There's a lady, and she's talking to her friend. And it's coming up to Mother's Day, and the lady's a bit sad. Let's call her Jane. So Jane says to Sue, oh, it's Mother's Day in a few days. And so Sue's like, yeah, but, it's going to be great. What are you doing? And she said, well, I probably won't be doing anything because my two teenagers, they're going to forget about it. And my husband is going to forget about it. So we probably won't do anything. And so Jane's like, oh, no, Sue, whichever one the other one is like, well, oh, that's so sad. I'm going to do so-and-so, So anyway, that's the end of the story. So here's the thing. The woman, Jane, was it Jane, the one who was bemoaning the fact that she wasn't going to do anything for Mother's Day? Could she not set something up? So she's either setting herself up for this really sad day where no one remembers that it's Mother's Day, or she can say, right, boys, or girls, or children. I say boys because mine are boys. Right, boys, it's Mother's Day next weekend. What are we doing? What are you doing for me for Mother's Day? What exciting plans do you have for me? Or I'm excited to find out what your exciting plans are for me for next week. So you're giving them preparation. You let them know that there is something that you're expecting because it's Mother's Day. You gave birth to them. You're allowed to have some expectation for the day. And if they say, oh, we can't make it that day, or oh, could we do it a different day, then at least you've got something planned. But don't expect people to read your mind, to have psychic abilities and think really upset, and then you're really upset when good things don't happen. So express your needs, your desires, your expectation, if you have them, over a certain situation, because there's no point just sitting there going, oh, well, poor me, nothing good will happen on Mother's Day because my children are going to forget. No, I don't know. So, remember that people need a bit of guidance, and generally people want to please. That your children do want to do nice things for you. So say, oh, by the way, it's Mother's Day. I'm really excited. It's an important day. What's happening? Are we having good plans? And if not, do good plans for yourself. If that's really the case, if the kids are like, yeah, no, we're busy. And you go, oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I shall go for a lovely walk, or I'll go to the cinema on my own because I love that. Or I'll go out for a meal, or I'll cook myself something beautiful, or I will do something lovely for myself. There's always a way around it. But remember, people are not psychic. And this is the same thing with like an anniversary, for example. It's our anniversary next week. I bet he forgets, or I bet she forgets. So remind them, say, oh, it's our anniversary next week. I can't believe we've been together for whatever X number of years. How exciting. How shall we celebrate? People are not mind readers. People are not psychic. Help people out, by expressing your needs, expressing your hopes for something, because then you're much more likely to get it and you won't be disappointed. There's no reason, is there, there's no reason to sit in that kind of state of, it never happens for me, you're always having a lovely time, but I can't have a good time. Why not? Of course you can. Of course you can, even if you set yourself up to have that nice time. You're setting yourself up to have not a nice time if you're expecting people to remember something that's important to you without expressing it. So there you are. That was it stern? I hope that wasn't stern. I didn't mean to be. But what I'm trying to say is that really we need to have our boundaries. We need to stand up for what we want and to make sure that what we want actually happens, So there it is. Okay, so that's the end of the lecture. This wasn't really. Hopefully, it wasn't a lecture, but I hope it's been of some interest and maybe made you think about something a little bit. I think we tend to think, well, why don't they know? Surely they should know. If they love me, then they'll know. No, it's not how it works at all. That's not how love works at all, as I understand it. So there we go. That's the end. I hope you have a lovely day, and this has been maybe some food for thought. And I shall talk to you again very soon. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, sending you lots and lots of love. Mwah. Bye.